I'm a big believer on always reminding oneself to prioritize the important things because time is limited. We only have so much time on this earth. Now, that is not an attempt on my part to be super deep or artsy. I mean, that's just a fact. In our huge infinite world that we have, especially digitally, time, like real life time, is kind of the one thing that we only have a limited amount of. And the crazy thing is, we really don't know exactly how much of it we have. Yeah, starting this one off with something real deep. The reason I'm bringing that up, though, is that with video games, that is a choice. Anybody that is playing video games, any specific game, or just games in general, they're making a choice to spend their time playing those games. And there's actually a study that came out that people are kind of choosing now to use their times in basically other activities. Essentially, there are other digital activities that are really increasing in popularity, so much so that it's kind of stealing the attention, so to speak, from video games. So this study, this is a huge study, 164 pages we see right here. The state of video gaming in 2026, or growth and where to find it. So this all came out yesterday, February 19th. There are certain sections of it. I'm going to really just skip here to the specific section I want to talk about. It really is actually kind of the highlight of this whole study, and it's exactly what I said, the whole replacement theory, that time that was maybe once spent on video games is now being spent from others on other activities, other digital activities that are growing in popularity. One of those is social media. Specifically, they call it social video. We see right here they use TikTok as an example. We see over time from 2019 to 2025, it has exploded in popularity, way more than in that same time range how much video games grew in popularity. We also see this one right here. This one is talking about adult entertainment, OF is the specific app that it is talking about here. So yes, this is again 2019 to 2025. OF engagement has really, really exploded. They show another one right here, AI apps. This is AI in general, again 2019 to 2025. Again, yeah, really exploded. Really, mainly 2023 to 2025, it has exploded like a huge amount. The other big one here is online sports betting. Again, same date range, same 6-year date range. Yes, it has exploded in popularity. I'm just showing a few of the graphs from all 4 of these categories, but yes, it's all to bring home the point that they've exploded in popularity way more than video games grew within that 6-year time span, even with the explosion in popularity in video games with COVID. And we see right here the how frequently do you engage in this activity, that whole question. It's now to the point where watching short form videos like TikTok or YouTube Shorts is, it looks like even more popular than playing video games. And some of that other stuff like OF or sports betting, maybe it's not as popular or time consuming, but if they asked the same question maybe 5 or 6 years ago, it wouldn't have been that high. Then finally we get right here, the question, I am playing video games less often than I used to. Actually, that's not a question, but it's a statement. Do you agree or disagree with that statement? You got strongly agree and somewhat agree, and then same with disagree. That's why there's lighter shades of red and green, but basically the ones in red, those are the folks that are saying that they're playing less video games than they used to. That is quite a big percentage, actually. For everyone, regardless of gender or age, it looks like the total percentage is 46%. That is how many people, or the percentage of how many people are saying, yep, we're playing less games. And I will say specifically, it's actually over 50% for the category of men and women aged 18 to 34. In that huge category, yeah, more than 0.5% are saying they're playing less video games than they used to. Now, there can be a lot of factors to that. I mean, as we get older, we have less time to play video games. That's a big one, obviously. But I can only imagine that some of this is because more time is being spent on things like TikTok or sports betting. They even talked about like crypto. Like crypto is actually kind of like a time spent thing, a time waster, I guess, for folks. I didn't really know that would like take up a lot of time for people, but I guess if people are like day trading or something, then yeah, that'll do it. But yes, apparently, according to this study, to some degree, video games and specifically the attention that people are putting on video games, that is going down, and that's all due to sports betting, porn, TikTok, AI, and crypto. kind of big things we've, I guess, heard about in the last few years, things that have exploded in popularity. And yeah, obviously time, as I said, is a finite resource, so people who are going to spend it on other things besides video games, it is what it is. Video games, I suppose, are adapting every day, so, who really knows what maybe some industry insiders and investors will do with this information, but nonetheless, very interesting.